Hello, everyone. Welcome to the collective reading. This is going to be for all signs, a collective reading for the weekly vibes as promised. And I already explained to you guys that I did, kind of preset the spread. I pulled these cards before doing the reading just to save time because I already knew that this reading was going to be very long because I wanted to use most, if not all, of my cards. I didn't pull all of them out. I pulled out like maybe 7 other decks for me to use. And with that being said, let's just get started. Guys, please remember that not every message is necessarily meant to resonate for each of you. I could be talking about your energy, your person's energy, or just someone not here, or just another viewer here. So please use your discernment, take what resonates, leave the rest. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, I love this energy for you guys. It looks like you guys are stepping into your power, and I love it. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first card right off the deck, we had Mantra Medicine. It reads, Command, Song, Incantation, Containment. So let's go to, and this is from the Pure Magic Oracle deck. So that's on page 63. So it reads, the power of the spoken word is one of the earliest forms of natural magic, and yet not all who speak can master this divine gift. Our first cry at birth commanded our presence into existence, declaring to all with ears to hear that we have arrived from the other side. As we age, we come to learn words and the power they have when we use them, in communication and command, to reason, question, and theorize in the world we live in. With words we chant our invocations, speak our spells, and pray our mantras into existence. Like the element of air, words are neutral until they're fueled and used with emotions and intent. Our very words bring laws into place, peace to communities, and happiness to our family and friends. And when sung, our words become something else altogether. Do you see how powerful our words can be? They can liberate and constrain, as well as bring joy or pain as we choose. So guys, the pure wisdom message here is, are you sure of your words, both spoken and the ones floating within your mind? Are you honest about your truth and unafraid to voice your power? Do you feel afraid to express your creative expression, but be mindful of how you speak your mind? The mind is a cauldron. Before the spells are cast, are your words expressing love or fear? Sometimes we get lost in the ocean of our own thoughts and forget we need to share them carefully with another who can carry them in sacred space. If you are feeling overwhelmed with thoughts and words, now is the time to speak to someone. Alternatively, if you're feeling you have been saying too much, distracting yourself and others to drown out the silence, now is the time to contain your energy. There's time to be silent and a time to speak. So you guys, I'm getting the impression that you guys are learning. Like I said before, I feel like most of you are standing in your power. A lot of these cards do kind of correlate with that. I feel like you are kind of learning more about yourself on your spiritual journey. You're learning about the power of manifestation, the power of thought, and what you do speak out into the universe. So I do feel like you are getting rid of some limiting beliefs that you might have had in the past that have stemmed from generations of generations, and just learning how to be a real individual here. So we do have number 25, which is Bridget. It says Psychic Flames, 333, Sacred Milk, Druid Magic. And I'm just going to read the pure message wisdom here. just because Bridget's story is kind of long and I don't really want to make this even longer, guys. But you guys can purchase the book if you would like. Okay, so the pure wisdom for Bridget says, Mother and midwife to all beings on earth, Bridget arrives in the name of the divine and extends her arms to you in embrace. She grants you health and healing and works deeply within the chakras that govern expression, compassion, and sacred connection. She reminds us to place importance on creative liberty and discover the power is in a vulnerable heart. The triple goddess walks towards you from the forest and sends out her eternal flame to you. The protective warmth of life is returning, and joy is soon to come. Her breath restores life to the dead and offers wisdom to those who are able to shed their ego. So I think a lot of you guys are actually having an ego death at this moment. You are becoming more spiritual for a lot of you. You are stepping into your power, getting aligned so that you can come in union, possibly with your twin flame or a high-level soulmate. For those of you who are already aware of who that person is, for others of you, I think you are just being prepared for your person to come in and for you to use your gifts in the best possible light to make a real difference in the world. And Bridget is here to help you guys. She is going to be that guiding force for you. I feel like some of you are just a little bit lost on what you need to do and where you need to go, but I feel like Bridget is trying to help guide you at this time so that you make the proper decisions that are best for your path. We do have this card, guys, from we do have this card, Loneliness, from the Soul's Journey, and it says, I know that I'm never alone. So I feel like for some of you, you have been feeling a little bit lonely on your journey because you haven't really been able to share your spiritual awakening with your friends and family. Unfortunately, I do think a lot of us do need to keep that a secret because sometimes the people who are closest to us happen to be karmic in nature and they're just not going to understand. They're going to belittle us and just not necessarily be for our highest good. And sometimes, the people that we love so dearly, they do disappoint us, and, expressing what we're going through and what we're trying to achieve isn't necessarily the best thing until you are further along in your journey because, there are people who want to see you fail. And it's super unfortunate. We do have people in family dynamics or in friend relationships where this is common. So I think that you guys just need to definitely understand that even though you guys might be feeling alone right now, there are hundreds of thousands and millions of people who are also going through some type of awakening, some type of ascension. I feel like all of you guys who are on my channel have underwent some type of ascension or might be going through it right now. And I just want to let you guys know that things do get better over time, but of course you need to definitely go through this growth for your soul so that you can reach your highest potential. So I feel like, also too, with this loneliness card and saying, I know that I'm never alone, that might be alluding to you guys maybe finding your spirit, your soul tribe, maybe getting connected with your spirit guides. I think that might be beneficial for some of you at this specific time. Really just believe in the divine, believe that everything is working out for your highest good, and I feel like everything will indeed fall into place. We do have Pamper for the self-love card. It reads, self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. So I think for some of you, you definitely have been focused too much on work, especially if you have been trying to make a business for yourself, if you guys have been focus on a promotion at work or just different projects at work, or trying to nurture relationships with your family, your friends, or your romantic love life, I think it's important for you guys to remember that you need to take care of yourself also. Your body is a vessel and it deserves that love and tender care. You gotta remember that if you're not taking care of you, you really cannot take care of anyone else. I know that, when you are a parent, that's obviously a lot more difficult than when it is when you are single, or even if you are in some type of long-term relationship. Usually you still get that time for yourself, but a lot of times when you do have children, it is harder to make that time for yourself. But I do feel like you need to, at least maybe this week, you guys are going to be, going on a spa day, or just having a self-care day where, you do your nails if you're a female. If you're a male too, some males do their nails. Maybe put on your face, just go out, make yourself feel beautiful. Although you already are, just make yourself feel even more happy and fulfilled here. This person in the picture, they're taking a bath, so maybe you are getting some bath bombs or something of that sort. Mother's Day did just pass, so if you got a gift for Mother's Day, maybe you're going to be using it this week. But I feel like it's just important for you to take a little bit of time for yourself and just definitely be nurturing to you. So we do have the card also, number 32, Door to Spirit. I'm not sure if you guys can see that good. It has a little bird, maybe a dove or something, and it looks like it's going through a door. And that's from the Energy Oracles. 102. Okay, so Door to Spirit is actually spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. So I've been saying, guys, I've been feeling the energy that you guys have been going through at spiritual awakenings, and now I feel like because you went through your ascension processes, new beginnings are coming in where you're going to be making twice as much money as you were before, be a little bit more abundant. Your counterpart is coming in because you were doing the work, and now I feel like you guys are going to be definitely rewarded. So upright, it reads, "This door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential for the change that happens here. Reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing power in the spiritual arts and the deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of Spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of Spirit, and to the magic and power of your true identity." So, guys, if you guys remember, but some of you guys haven't because you're new, but if you remember when I was doing the animal spirit guides readings for you guys, I think it was 2 to 3 weeks ago, might have been a month ago, and it gave guidance on where you needed to be, what you needed to work on. I feel like all that stuff is coming now to kind of into fruition, and everything in those readings is aligning with this reading. So I feel like this reading is just a continuation of that past reading for all of you guys. I did do it for each zodiac sign, but you know what? I feel like you guys are connecting with Spirit. You are connecting with your spirit team. Some of you guys, like it said in the book, that you are becoming more intuitive. You might be becoming more psychic. For some of you, what you're meant to do is actually become a spiritual leader. So you might be just kind of cultivating some type of spiritual group. For some of you, I do feel like you are meant to be a reader of some sort. So you could be reading tarot or oracle cards on YouTube, or have your own little practice, your own business where you do kind of do exchange your services for money. But I feel like regardless of what path you go on, I feel like you are being divinely guided. You are enlightened to everything that is around you, and I feel like everything is just kind of falling into place right now, or it will be for you. You know, there might be still a little bit of lessons that you do need to learn, but I do feel like a lot of this, if you are kind of creating your own business, your divine counterpart is possibly coming in fairly soon to help you out, so that you guys can be on the most abundant timeline and have that abundance together. And it's just going to change everything for you here. I do feel like you might be getting some help. So we have our Believe in Our Own Magic Oracle deck. The card we have is number 17, and it is Flower. So it says, be honest with yourself. All right, let's see. So, Flower, be honest with yourself. It says, we do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. There's something you know to be true, yet you continue to ignore it. Lying to yourself may feel like the easiest thing to do, but things have changed. It's time for you to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. No matter the outcome, it won't be nearly as bad as you think. So I feel like for some of you, you might be trying to keep on holding on to your old life, your old friends who are not serving you. For others of you, you might still be trying to hold on to past connections, romantic partners where things just did not work out, potential love interests who you wanted it to work out with, who you truly believe was a soulmate or twin flame, whatever the case may be, and things just did not work out. I do feel like the divine is trying to show you that things that are meant for you are going to be coming in, and things that are not meant for you are going to be crumbling. You're going to have those tower moments because it's not meant for you. It was meant for you at that specific moment for you to learn the lessons and move on from it. But I do feel like for some of you also, you might be having trouble actually stepping up into the next level of your life. So for some of you, you might be still trying to stay in low-end jobs instead of moving forward and taking that leap of faith to actually make your own businesses and things of that nature, just because you are afraid and you think that you're going to fail, and you think that it's just going to be easier to continue to work for someone else, but deep in your heart that that's not where you want to be. So we have number 16, Bitch Fire. Says, stand up for yourself. So it says, there's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. So guys, what I am getting at is maybe there is a situation at work where, it's a toxic environment. You try to do everything you could to make things work, and it just doesn't. And now you have coworkers or bosses or whoever speaking negatively about you because you weren't following the crowd, or you had morals and you said, I'm not going to do this. I understand my worth, and what you want me to do is not exactly what I align with. And you know what? This can apply to any situation. It could be with friends, family, a love interest. If you shut them down and let them know that their behavior was unacceptable, or if you set those boundaries, it could be talking bad about you now and be trying to, slander you and make it seem like you were being irrational with your decision making, or for those of you who are going through a glow up and going through your spiritual transformation, you have jealous people around you. And unfortunately, a lot of the times those jealous people are friends and family members, and past lovers who are not able to get into your good graces or your energy again. If they're not able to get with you, they're going to talk bad about you, unfortunately. You got to remember, you got to use your discernment that not everyone who was there for you at a specific moment is necessarily going to be down for you throughout your whole life. We go through these ascensions, we find out who we really are, we go through we figure out our paths, we stand in our power, and some people just are karmic in nature and they cannot stand it. So, use your bitch fire, guys. We have chameleon. We have stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. We have mountain goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. We have camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. So again, I feel like these cards can actually correlate to any aspect of your life. With this chameleon card, I do feel like that's mostly regarding your workplace. So for some of you, like I said, you might be in a toxic work environment where, it's just best for you to kind of stay in the background, really observe everything, figure out your next move, your next action, how you're going to, if you decide to stay, what the next steps are, and if you decide to leave, how you're just going to move in silence but not bring too much attention to yourself. I feel like there is something out of balance with you guys. Maybe it is that you're focused too much on your work life. Maybe you're focused too much on love at this specific moment, especially if you guys have had some issues with your finances, and maybe you're just trying to figure out how that's all going to come together. I think that it will in divine timing, but I just feel like some of you guys are putting the focus too much on other people instead of yourself for making you happy at this specific moment, especially when it pertains to love. I feel like a lot of you are kind of looking for love, or some of you aren't, because were really jaded from the last relationship that you were in or last situationship you were in. So your views, your outlook on love is kind of skewed. But I do feel like that might be changing fairly soon. When you least expect it, something is going to come in for you. As I said, with the camel, I feel like you guys have the information that you need, or at least the divine will provide that information for you so that you can make the best decisions and get through the challenges ahead for you guys here. Alright, now the love portion. It's going to probably take forever. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's going on for love. Going on collective, please, Spirit. Interesting. Okay, I was going to make sure I could count, guys. I do have 6 cards. So we have Embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. True love. True love comes when you least expect it. Yes, it does. We had commitment, came out in reverse. We'll just read it upright. So it says, commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. We have attraction. Divine soul counterparts, attraction transcends superficiality. Then we have remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Okay, guys, so like I was saying before, I feel like your divine counterpart, whoever this may be, is going to be coming in for you. There is going to be an embrace. You guys have some type of past life relationship. You know, I feel like for some of you are going to be a little bit confused about this offer, if you can trust it, especially if you've dealt with this person before. You know, that's why I kind of feel like this commitment card is in reverse. There isn't necessarily going to be a full-on commitment, no marriage. I feel like you guys are actually going to take things fairly slow in the beginning. So right now when they come in, there's not going to be that commitment just yet, but it will happen possibly in the future for a lot of you. So, this is true love for you guys. Okay, there is a strong attraction here. I feel like a lot of you are going to see that this relationship is truly remarkable. It is unlike anything else. It is a high-level soulmate or a twin flame for a lot of you. You know, so I feel like the answers that you need regarding the situation are going to be illuminated for you guys. I do feel like the divine is going to make sure that you guys are good, that everything happens the way that it's meant to, so nothing's going to be moving too fast for you. For others of you, you might want it to move fast because this is your partner. This is who you are meant to be with, and you know, you want that relationship to move, especially if you've been waiting for a little while. So let's see if we can't get an outcome card real quick for you guys, or 2 or 3. Okay, what's the outcome, sister? Alright, guys. 1111. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Yin Yang. Like the Yin Yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's characters within themselves. So guys, for probably like 90% of you, at least, it's going to be a twin flame here. Okay, you guys are coming into union, and there's going to be a beautiful outcome. This union for you guys. Let's see. Get this card. You know, there might have been some stagnation before, some hesitation. If you guys truly wanted this connection, either from your counterpart or you, but I feel like at the end of the day, you guys are going to be together and happy. Ooh, all the cards come out here. Okay. 2 more cards, please. Okay. Okay, so guys, we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. It is safe to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I can't even talk, guys. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You guys are currently in separation. You guys are about to come out of separation here. Is what I'm seeing. It's safe for you to love. I feel like for some of you, you do need to release your ex. That card actually did come kind of crossing. So for others of you, the ex this might be your ex. Like, you guys might be coming back into union. Your partner, whoever it is, they might actually be the one who needs to have their friends help them to kind of see the light, to see that you are their person. Because I feel like this person didn't necessarily understand soul connection. So, I feel like they had really strong feelings for you. They knew there was something special about you, but it was just hard for them to kind of comprehend that, you could be their twin flame, you could be their soulmate, because I don't necessarily think they believed in that before, which is why we have the card saying keep an open mind. You guys might have thought that this was completely done and over with. I think that Spirit just asking you to keep an open mind. Maybe your person didn't think that they would end up with you, but they are. But you guys have extreme passion here. Okay. Let's get some cards from the Love Oracle deck. Clear messages for the collective. That's too many. Way too many for my Spirit. Hang on. Okay. I want 4 more cards, please. Okay. I think that's 4. Okay, it says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. My beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. Where love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So again, that's the mirroring energy. You guys mirror each other. So, things could have gotten intense. It was just a little too much where one person decided to walk away from this connection, and now I do feel like they are coming back. They are coming back to bring balance to the situation. We have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. This person might not have actually told you just how much they truly care about you. I feel like this person just has a hard time being vulnerable and opening up. As I say in most of my readings, I feel like this kind of just confirms a lot of the stuff that I've been saying for you guys for a while now. But it looks like union is about to be here. A lot of you, at least for near the end of the year, from now to the end of the year, for a lot of you. Obviously, energy is indeed fluid, so take what resonates here. Okay. One more card. Oh. Okay, guys, and then literally vulnerability comes out. Cannot make this up, guys. So vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. I feel like that was what the issue was before. I feel like the vulnerability was the issue of before. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. You know, your person needed to get themselves together. That's why you guys were separated. You know, that patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Awakening. You guys went through an awakening. I feel like your person is going through an awakening at this moment. They are usually a step behind you, but they are coming and they're trying to make their way back. So someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. If you guys haven't met this person yet, then obviously, you know, they might just be going through some karmic lessons at this moment. They might be going through their awakening on their own. And when you guys come together, you'll just come together, hopefully healed. We have chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. So you guys were always right about what you felt for this person. We have release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. I feel like for some of you are learning how to let go of past situations, past hurt, the limiting beliefs that you might have had about your situation, you know, the expectations you might have had for your person, especially you guys might have thought like, okay, well, they're not doing this, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. You know, I feel like for some of you, you definitely were looking at things in the 3D lens instead of the spiritual one. You gotta remember, guys, that spiritual connections are very different than regular 3D connections are. So we're going to use Hidden Truth Oracle Volume 1 and 2. Let's see what's going on. What messages your person wants to give you. For those of you who are dealing with someone from the past or you're in separation with currently. Okay, what do we want to say to the collective? Okay. We'll do 5 cards from each deck. We have, my life is not as together as it seems. I was a distraction from your pain. I'm afraid to contact you. Yes, they are. I'm starting to understand our connection. Guys, I'm telling you, it's here. It's coming. It's coming. We have, I hope you can forgive me one day. Actually, I'm going to keep these up here. I just want to see if they're going to be similar from the Volume 2 and the Volume 1 messages. the collective, and 5 cards, please, Spirit, for the one for the collective. Oh. Well, I'm dropping cards. Okay, and then we'll get the card that I dropped. Where'd you go? Okay, guys. All right. So we have I Want You Back. I Can Be Myself With You. We had I'm in a committed relationship, came out in reverse. So they are either single or, you know, they might be dealing with someone and they just don't see that person taking your spot, really. We have the card, Do I Still Have a Chance? And this card came out in reverse. It says, I daydream about a life with you. I feel like they do. You know, I feel like the reason why it came out in reverse is because they are kind of trying to lie to themselves that they don't want this. Still, for some of you, you know, for others of you, you know, they're done daydreaming. They're ready to come in and make it happen. All right, let's see what's going on with your guys' soul. What's going on with your soul level? I know I already did one card earlier, but I want to see if anything else comes out. We had loneliness earlier. Let's see if there's anything else going on with you guys or your person. Okay, first card out is Guilt in Reverse. Love this for you guys. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, 2. Okay, thank you. Alrighty. I don't like that for you, but okay. We'll talk about it. So we have grief. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I feel actually like some of you are learning how just to appreciate what you have already, appreciate the connection. This could actually pertain to your person. You know, they might have thought that they lost you completely. You might have thought that you lost the person completely, that things might not have would ever come together again. And, you know, you had to grieve. You had to grieve the old you as well. You know, you guys are stepping into your new lives and your new roles, and you know, it's hard. It really is hard. I know that people, you know, even if you are in like low vibrational and sad all the time, once you kind of shed yourself and become the better version of you, it is sad to kind of let a part of you go. Because there are still, you know, happy moments and blissful moments from that time frame. If you understand what I mean, of course you're going to probably have a lot more, but I hope that makes sense, what I'm saying. We have guilt, which came out in reverse. So upright it reads, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So I feel like a lot of you are learning how to not feel guilty. I feel like that actually correlates with the grief card. I feel like a lot of you are learning, you know, you need to let go of the old you and not feel guilty for leaving people out in the cold who no longer serve you for your highest good. Okay, so we do have this card, Love, which is what I was excited about. It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, You guys got love coming in. We have purpose. It says, I know what I'm here to do. I feel like you guys are here to co-create something with your person. If I'm going to be honest here, I feel like a lot of you are going to be going into business with your counterpart. We do have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. You guys had to have patience in this connection coming together, or, the divine granting you with someone new. We do have Peace card, which came out in reverse. So upright it reads, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So I feel like for some of you, you still struggle with people trying to test you and to kind of disturb your peace. For some of you, I do feel like there are a few people in your life that you do have trouble kind of putting your foot down to. So I feel like there is still some things to work on, but for the majority of you, you definitely have gone through your karmic lessons and you are going to be now rewarded for all of your efforts. So let's see what zodiac signs you could possibly be dealing with. Or I might be catching up on who you are. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, guys. So you have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pluto, Scorpio. So maybe your Pluto is in Scorpio, or your person's Pluto is in Scorpio. We have Aries on your birth chart. We have Aries. We have Uranus, which is Aquarius. We have Jupiter, which is Sagittarius and Pisces. So again, that could just be a placement you guys have. We have Venus and Taurus and Libra. We have Mercury and Gemini and Virgo. And then we have Pisces, which Pisces pretty much comes out in almost all the readings. So that is all I have for you guys. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe. Let me talk about the numbers real quick. So for Fire, we have number 23. Pluto, we have 22. Aries, we have 1. Uranus, we have 20. Jupiter, we have 18. Venus, we have 16. Mercury, we have 15. And Pisces, we have 12. So maybe these numbers are of some type of significance for you, but that is all I have for you guys. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Collective.